Hi, future millionaires. Welcome back to The Crowned Trader, your one-stop shop for anything related to accumulating money and achieving financial freedom. For anyone hoping to make it big in the finance industry, today's video is revolutionary. We're delving deeply into the unstoppable wealth rules that will launch you into riches. Have you ever pondered why some people accumulate wealth so easily while others find it difficult to make ends meet? It's all about knowing and mastering the money game's rules, my friends. We're dissecting 11 crucial guidelines in this video that will put you on the road to prosperity and financial success. Whether you're just starting your journey or looking to refine your financial strategy, these rules are the secret sauce to building a life of prosperity. So grab your notepads, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's unlock the keys to wealth together. Ready to dive in? Let's roll. Have you ever considered the total amount of money you have handled in your lifetime? Over time, each salary, payment, or other source of income received adds up to a sizable sum. How much of that money is still with you is the important question. Imagine the following situation. You are 30 years old and made $34,000 last year. Let's say that your first payment at age 17 was $80. If you add together all of your earnings thus far, you may come up with a big number, like $300,000 or $500,000. But even with these profits, the crucial question is still, how much money is left in your wallet? If you haven't thought about it, this is a question you should consider. The average person spends tens of thousands of dollars a year on basic needs like food, lodging, and transportation. This might add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of a lifetime, without counting frivolous costs like clothes, entertainment, and trips. What's left in your wallet satisfy you? If not, you might not have a solid understanding of financial principles. We'll explore the 11 crucial financial laws in this video, which can open doors to an affluent existence. Financial success requires a thorough understanding of these guidelines. In order to prepare you for a prosperous future, let's examine each guideline. 1. Keep your wealth confidential. The first guideline advises using caution while discussing your financial situation. In our capitalist society, income and social standing are frequently correlated. While boasting about one's money could make you feel good for a while, it can also draw unwanted attention and lead to a vicious cycle of reliance. Maintaining the privacy of your wealth is one of the subtlest, yet most important steps in the complex dance of financial success. In a society where our social standing frequently corresponds with the numbers on our bank statements, it becomes critical to learn how to balance disclosing just enough information without giving away everything. This is more than just keeping things private. It's a calculated move to protect your finances. There's a strong temptation to show off our accomplishments and revel in the approval that comes with having a large salary while we navigate the turbulent waters of capitalism. But as experienced players of the game know, the more subtly you play your cards, the less likely it is that you will draw unwelcome attention. Think about this. Whenever you reveal how successful you are financially, you unintentionally invite a plethora of demands, favors, and possible abuse. It's about protecting oneself from people who could view your affluence as a chance for their own advantage, not about assuming a mysterious or enigmatic persona. While boasting about your wealth may make you feel good for a short while, the long-term effects might not be worth it. You can become ensnared in a web of loans, expectations, or favors the more others are aware of your financial situation. The price of fleeting happiness could result in a protracted period of financial hardship. Moreover, it's about the messages we express through our financial situation rather than just material belongings. Should your line of work come to be associated with luxury, you unintentionally convey a superiority complex. Although this could provide you a temporary boost to your ego, it rarely results in real connections. On the contrary, it can isolate you in a bubble of apparent wealth and foster anger and jealousy. What then is the other option? Being humble serves as a barrier against the possible dangers of having too much money. Enjoy your success without drawing too much attention to yourself. Being able to handle your finances in a covert manner is a reflection of your strategic strength rather than your weakness. When it comes to personal money, hiding your wealth is like wearing an invisible cloak. It gives you the flexibility to navigate the world without being constrained by the expectations and stigmas that frequently come with obvious wealth. It's about choose who gets to witness your financial story up close, rather than about hiding your accomplishment. Sometimes the quietest notes in the big symphony of wealth development are the most harmonious. Thus, accept the influence of sound financial judgment and let your riches communicate volumes without saying a word. 2. Invest time before money. The second rule places emphasis on devoting time to acquiring knowledge about investments, budgeting, and personal finance. Even though money can buy more money, it can also be profitable to put in the effort to learn about finance. The proverb, "Invest time before money," serves as a vital compass that points the way towards wealth when one pursues financial achievement. It's not just a clever catchphrase. It represents a calculated strategy that distinguishes the prudent from the reckless. Imagine this. The initial investment needed is not monetary, but rather temporal, before exploring the nuances of doubling your wealth. The first capital you allocate to learning the ins and outs of personal finance, investing, and budgeting is time, that intangible money. This time commitment is more than just an introduction. It serves as the foundation for your financial stronghold. Think of it as your scouting effort before you join the financial decision-making arena. Why? Because the most powerful tool in your financial toolbox is knowledge, which you can acquire with diligence. Ignorance in the era of information is a decision. There is a significant benefit to taking the time to become knowledgeable about personal finance. It's like having a roadmap to help you navigate the tricky territory of savings, investments, and responsible spending. These are the fundamentals that, when understood, enable people to avoid the traps that await the ignorant and make wise decisions. Furthermore, the experience that develops with time serves as a protector against expensive errors. Getting the hang of things before investing your hard-earned cash in different projects is like donning a financial safety harness. It serves as a preventive measure, protecting you from snap judgments and giving you a tactical edge when negotiating the treacherous terrain of the financial world. Now, there isn't a one-size-fits-all strategy for this time commitment. It's about figuring out what your financial environment is like and adjusting your knowledge accordingly. For beginners, this could mean knowing the fundamentals of budgeting, differentiating between investment kinds, and deciphering financial market jargon. For individuals who are already knowledgeable, this can entail keeping up with the most recent developments in the industry, looking into novel investment options, and honing financial tactics. Let's debunk the misconception that investing consists only of financial transactions. When used well, time may produce rewards that go beyond simple financial advantages. It's an investment in your future financial self, a pledge to become a master wealth creator and go from being a beginner to a master. Thus, pause to recognize the value of time investment before diving into the financial world. It's the precursor to financial success, the pillar that supports fortunes, and the magic ingredient that turns financial dreams into attainable goals. Recall that the benefits of this investment reach well beyond the balance sheet. They help to create a future in which financial mastery is a reality rather than simply an aspiration. 3. Money is a game of life. Like any game, money has its rules. Comprehending these guidelines is vital for achievement. Prior to investing or spending, save money and plan your winning strategy. Money is a game of life is a profound realization in the big theater of life, where every action is akin to a strategic performance. It captures the complex dance between making wise financial decisions and mastering the skill of leading a fulfilled life. It is more than just a metaphor. Imagine that your life is a chessboard, and every financial move you make is like a strategic chess piece. The similarities between managing finances and playing a strategic game are not accidental. Rather, they provide important insights into the laws governing the accumulation of wealth. Like any game, money has its rules, and to win, you have to have a sophisticated understanding of them all. The fundamental idea is straightforward. To play well, you have to understand the rules. Moving two pieces at the same time in chess is penalized. Similar to this, it becomes essential to comprehend the basics when playing the money game. The awareness that every chess piece has a specific job and set of constraints resonates with the cardinal rule: save before you spend or invest. But just like in chess, ignoring a rule can have dire implications, so in the financial world as well. Failing to plan might lead to disappointments, but the financial game of life never ends. The allure is that it is constantly changing, providing a plethora of opportunities for improvement, development, and tactical adjustment. Moreover, much as a chess player creates a special plan to move across the board, a financial strategist bases their plan on their own objectives and desires. The flexibility of the money game lets players create custom financial plans that are suited to their own situations, which is one of its greatest features. In embracing the notion that money is a game of life, one transcends the perspective of mere transactions and enters a realm where every financial decision is a move that shapes the narrative of one's existence. It's an acknowledgement that, much like in a game, the joy lies not just in winning, but in the mastery, the strategy, and the continual evolution. So as you embark on this financial odyssey, remember that money is not just a means to an end. It's a dynamic game, a symphony of strategic moves that, when played with finesse, can compose the melody of a prosperous and fulfilling life. In this intricate dance between life and finances, the rules are your allies, the journey is your canvas, and financial mastery is your symphony. 4. Money won't solve insecurities. Contrary to popular assumption, worries about oneself cannot be solved by money. Happiness and self-worth cannot be purchased with material goods. Acceptance and love of oneself are necessary for overcoming insecurities. Insecurities frequently play the role of silent players in the vast drama of human emotions, quietly influencing our decisions, thoughts, and eventually, our quest for pleasure. There's a widespread misperception that becoming wealthy acts as a miracle drug that may eliminate these inner uncertainties and provide unwavering self-worth. Nevertheless, the fact remains that wealth in all its splendor is only an accessory in the intricate story of overcoming fears within oneself. Let's unravel this myth. Picture a scenario where financial success is intertwined with the belief that possessions, status, and affluence can mend the cracks in one's self-esteem. While the allure of a luxurious lifestyle may momentarily mask these insecurities, it's akin to placing a delicate bandage over a deeper wound. The intrinsic issues persist, untouched by the external veneer of wealth. Money, though a powerful tool, has its limitations. It can buy comfort, convenience, and even fleeting moments of joy, but it falls short when tasked with addressing the core of human insecurities. The pursuit of external validation through material possessions becomes a Sisyphean task, a relentless climb that never reaches the summit of genuine self-acceptance. Think about it. Someone who bases their entire self-worth just on their financial situation is like a tightrope walker who depends only on outside factors. Any external shock can upend this unstable sense of self-worth from the ground up, such as economic downturns or unforeseen bills. In these situations, the facade of safety collapses, exposing the truth that genuine confidence is an internal process that is unaffected by outside events. Additionally, insecurities can be made worse rather than better by the continual comparison with others, which is frequently stoked by the flaunting of riches. Happiness gets harder to achieve the more one competes in the race to accumulate goods to increase one's sense of value. The person may become trapped in a never-ending loop of wanting more in this pursuit, failing to recognize that acceptance and personal development are the first steps towards true self-confidence. This, of course, is not to downplay the benefits that success and financial security may bring to a person's life. Clearly, having money can open doors to experiences, knowledge, and personal growth that go toward making a happy and meaningful life. It is unable to carry out the complex surgery necessary to repair internal wounds. Therefore, its transformational ability is just external. To truly overcome insecurities, one must embark on a journey of self-discovery, self-love, and self-acceptance. This involves acknowledging vulnerabilities, embracing imperfections, and cultivating a mindset that values personal growth over external validation. The authentic wealth in this context lies not in the accumulation of riches, but in the richness of one's character and the depth of one's self-awareness. In essence, while money may be a valuable ally in life's journey, it remains powerless in the realm of resolving deep-seated insecurities. The pursuit of financial success should be complemented by an inner exploration, a quest to understand and nurture the very essence of one's being. In doing so, the individual transcends the limitations of external measures and discovers a wealth that is immeasurable, the wealth of a content and secure soul. 5. Wealth accumulates over time. Just like a tree takes time to develop, wealth too accumulates over time. It's important to be persistent and patient. Take advantage of compounding by learning to invest early. The classic song, "Wealth Accumulates Over Time," serves as a guiding anthem in the symphony of financial achievement. Not just a truism, this is a profound awareness that money needs time to develop and thrive, much like a good wine. A purposeful dance with life's ever-changing rhythms, and patience and discipline are hallmarks of this journey. Consider the building of wealth as a tapestry made by deliberate choices and persistent work. It's a marathon, not a sprint, a gradual evolution that takes place over the course of a person's life. This idea is best shown by the example of planting a seed. Although the early phases may not seem noteworthy, roots are growing beneath the surface, laying the groundwork for a sturdy and tall tree of financial security. The virtue-driven conductor of this financial symphony, patience, balances earning, saving, and investing. By teaching us to reject the attraction of fast solutions and rash financial decisions, it helps us develop a perspective that prioritizes long-term goals above short-term satisfaction. When wealth is patiently grown, it proves the proverb, "Good things come to those who wait." In addition, wealth growth is more than just money. It's also about progressively becoming more knowledgeable, experienced, and financially savvy. Each financial choice cuts away at the block of potential, revealing a more sophisticated and durable wealth portfolio, much like a sculptor crafting a masterpiece. It's not only about the figures on a balance sheet, it's also about the resilience developed through the ups and downs of the economy, as well as the wisdom and lessons acquired. Think about the story of Warren Buffett, who is a master at accumulating riches. His path, characterized by steadiness and a long-term outlook, is a prime example of compounding, the force that gradually increases wealth. Whether you are embarking on your financial journey or are in the middle of it, one thing never changes. Wealth is a companion that grows stronger over time, rather than an overnight visitor. This trip is not without difficulties, though. Like the natural world, the financial environment goes through seasons of abundance and shortage. Storms such as economic downturns, market volatility, and personal hardships put a person's wealth portfolio's resilience to the test. However, it is precisely amid these storms that the most resilient trees are born from the seeds laid in the past, demonstrating the enduring power of long-term, strategic financial planning. In a society that is frequently preoccupied with instant satisfaction, the idea of wealth building invites us to take a more expansive view. It challenges us to see financial success as a dynamic journey rather than a destination, where every financial choice we make, no matter how modest, adds to the overall picture of wealth. We learn that money, in its purest form, is the result of a lifetime's strategic choreography as we navigate the tides of time and embrace the virtues of patience and tenacity. 6. Don't let your money get bored. Money, like a muscle, weakens if left unused. Avoid keeping money idle in savings accounts. Instead, allocate funds for emergencies and investments to combat inflation. Like any dynamic force, money loves to be used. Its potential will be stifled if it remains stagnant. The idea is straightforward. Keep your money from growing bored. Like a muscle that isn't used, money can't expand unless it is used. Even while money left in an idle savings account seems safe, inflation eats away at its value. Set aside a certain amount for emergencies, of course, but allow the remainder to be invested. By doing this, you provide your money protection against the dehydrating effects of inaction and open doors for it to grow and proliferate. 7. Focus on your finances, not others. Comparing yourself to others can lead to imprudent financial decisions. Focus on your financial situation and goals, rather than trying to match others' spending patterns. Your money should be the center of attention in the complex dance of financial well-being, not the show of others. Financial decisions should be based on personal objectives because comparisons lead to dissatisfaction. Rather than giving in to the temptation of admiring someone else's prosperous life, concentrate on developing a plan that fits your goals. The route to riches is distinct and shaped by personal circumstances. Focusing on your financial situation helps you make decisions that are consistent with your goals and values, as well as cultivate a better relationship with money. Creating a financial symphony that is in sync with the rhythm of your life is the key. 8. Money is neutral. Money, in itself, is neutral. It is the individual's use of it that defines its value. It can amplify one's generosity or greed. The idea that money is neutral is echoed by the idea that it is an amoral, neutral thing. It only represents the values of people who wield it. It has no inherent goodness or wickedness. Its effect is dependent on the hands that control it, just like a tool. The idea that money is the source of all problems is refuted by this neutrality, which shows money to be a mirror reflecting the goals of its owner. The secret is realizing that money has no morality of its own, and that the people who control its flow are the only ones who can shape its impact on the world. 9. Money flows to those who handle it well. Creating value for others is a sure way to attract money. Develop something people want to pay for, and money will flow in your direction. Within the financial ecosystem, there is a universal reality that money tends to follow skilled stewards. People who can swim well in the complex waters of financial stewardship seem to draw the wealth tide. Money and individuals who look after it have a mutually beneficial connection. Those who handle it well see it flow freely. Money multiplies and thrives in an environment that the skilled custodian creates, whether by calculated saves, smart investments, or entrepreneurial skill. This idea emphasizes the value of sound financial management by showing that those who are fluent in the language of money are the maestros in the grand scheme of wealth. 10. Spend less than you earn. The golden rule of finance: spending less than you earn. Avoid the trap of thinking you can always make more money and curb emotional spending. A straightforward but important idea is echoed by the cardinal rule of financial equilibrium: spend no more than you make. This principle, the cornerstone of financial responsibility, is a philosophy that promotes conscious living rather than just budgeting. Through balancing their spending and their income, people create a path toward resilience and stability in their finances. The motto represents a calculated approach to wealth creation rather than just being frugal. A life of financial prudence and lasting success is fostered when people embrace this rule, which enables them to allocate resources sensibly, weather unforeseen setbacks, and set out on a journey where financial well-being is not a distant goal, but a loyal friend. 11. Learn something unique. In a world of mass production, learning a rare skill sets you apart. Acquiring unique abilities increases your value and opens up new opportunities. Learning something new is often the art of prosperity in a world full of commonplace talents. To stand out in a crowd of people, one must acquire abilities or information that make them unique. Be it being proficient in an uncommon language, exploring a specialized area, or developing a unique skill, individuality becomes a powerful force in the workplace. This endeavor is about more than just making a statement. It's about increasing one's worth in a society that values the extraordinary. The threads of individuality in the fabric of personal and professional growth form a story of unmatched success and possibilities. These rules lay the foundation for financial success. Reflect on which rules you excel at and where adjustments are needed. Remember, being rich is not just a state of mind. It can become your reality by mastering these essential money rules. If you found this video helpful, explore more on achieving financial success in the next video. Like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.